All right, joining us now, Commander Harinder Sikka. Well, he is a naval warfare expert. He joins us here in the Headlines Today studio. Thanks for your time, Mr. Sikka. Well, FBI is here. We're talking about probe because we have to look forward. We have to pick up the pieces and move on. First, let's just talk about the IB report that has now, it's now made it clear that there was specific input with the state government as far as an attack through a sea route is concerned. How big a failure really is it on part of those who are part of that security apparatus in the seas?
You see, Maharashtra government was all the time informed by the Navy, as I understand, about the possible attack from the seaside. The Maharashtrian intelligence agencies were so preoccupied with one number Pragya for recently and in the past in the interpolitics and politics that they have virtually no time. Even in this case that Kuber was caught, taken hijacked and the people were killed, the message apparently had gone to a police station. And if these people were trained and the smashes could have been flashed on time, the satellite agencies and the Coast Guard would have done the rest. The fact of the matter is that our Coast Guard is weak, our army and military forces are quite heavily demoralized from various factors, Pay being one of them, and the advanced research system and disaster management is not there worth the name. And that is the reason all these various factors have actually helped the cause of terrorists and not ours.
All right, Commander Sikka, if I could ask you to explain really what the security apparatus is like. You were talking about stepmotherly treatment that the forces receive. Coast Guards, on the other hand, say that they're not treated well, they're not treated at par. But what really is the security apparatus that failed?
You see, if there was a war, the harbors and the entry to harbor is checked. There are minesweepers, it is done on a massive scale. There are boats which and every entry exit of every vessel is checked. The US after 9/11 is doing that till to date. The reason being, if a ship with the plutonium sails into the harbor and instead of a blow up, if the only plutonium is blown off, the east or west coast will have to be virtually written off for many years with lakhs and lakhs of people dying. Now this nuclear arsenal is in the hands of rogues. Right. There are many. Now we should be mentally prepared that this technology has been reduced to almost a suitcase. We have those Russian armaments which has fallen into the hands of very many rogues. Now that could be the next attack on us. Are we mentally prepared? How do you have this mental preparedness? First of all, which bureaucrat or minister has his son or daughter serving in the armed forces? And why don't they do that? Because today a lieutenant colonel's salary after pay scale is even lower than a PS to a minister. That is the degradation you have done to an armed forces personnel. Why should then a man who has served, why should my son join the armed forces? So you're basically making sure that the quality lacks. If the quality lacks, everything follows. You have politicking today in every part of our regimen.
Mr. Sikka, those are some of the questions that every Indian is asking, and the question about the salary, 6-pay commission and why it wasn't really implemented as far as armed forces are concerned. Those of course come to mind when we see the martyrdom of our soldiers who laid down their lives during this operation. But let's just give you some more details of the probe as has become the norm with all terror strikes. Mumbai attack was also followed by an email that went to almost every media house, and investigations into the mail have once again hinted at Pakistan's involvement. So more evidence stacking up. The email was sent in the name of Deccan Mujahideen. The IP address of the email has now been traced. It's believed to have been sent from an address in Pakistan, and it's being said that the email was typed using a voice recognition software. This information has been provided by the Central Investigative Agency to the Mumbai police. So that's a bit of information as far as a probe into this terror attack is concerned. Let's once again go to Commander Harinder Sikka, who is with us here in the studio, and try and find out how did this really come about, how did this lapse happen. Commander Sikka, we are talking about hijack of a ship, something that is unprecedented, terrorists taking the water route and attacking despite having intelligence, specific intelligence about the way, the route that the terrorists might take, and also the terror groups that could be involved. Here we have some details, sketchy details rather, of what might have happened a night before, how a ship could have been hijacked. Is it really that easy? You've sailed in these waters along the coastline. Is it really that easy to hijack a ship? Why was it not intercepted?
First of all, the Indian coastline is pretty huge, and our strength on that score is rather limited. But more importantly, Pakistan is a rogue state to start with, has made its intention very clear to us, the ISI specifically, that they will carry out this guerrilla warfare. They know that they cannot fight us man to man. So this kind of discardly act we are going to face all the time. We have to be prepared. Now, how do we have to be prepared? If we will face 20, if we have already faced 20 attacks and the Home Minister has not once counter-attacked, we will have many more such things. You need to take the help of foreign agencies if need be, but you must counter-attack the militant places which are known to India inside Pakistan. Otherwise, it's very easily should be said about us that India and Indians living in India have literally become impotent.
All right, Commander Harinder Sikka, thank you for joining us. Strong words there. Time for condemning terror attacks is over. It's time for some action, and that's not just one voice, that's voice of every Indian who wants some concrete action taken this time around.